Hey guys, it's Joe Andrews here, just doing a really quick video to talk about the frequency that you need to have with your chemical testing. So I like a test kit like this. I haven't been fortunate enough to have the budget to buy higher end digital test kits, and this is typically what our health inspectors use, so I use the same kit that they do. So how often do you need to test? You need to, like all good answers, it depends. So you need to start with, what are your code requirements? And that can be different for different bodies of water. A spa may require hourly chemical tests, whereas a lap pool may only require every 4 hours or even once a day if you live in a jurisdiction that allows you to do less testing if you have automated controllers. My recommendation would be to test your chemicals as often as you need to stay on top of your water chemistry. So if you have a brand new pool that has state-of-the-art equipment, chemical feeders that are dialed in, your chemical controller is able to very quickly see changes in your pool chemistry and react appropriately, your circulation systems operating at a high level, you may not need to test as often. You can stay at your code requirements or slightly more often. If you have an older facility, like many of the facilities I've ran before, you may need to test at a very higher rate, much more aggressively than code requires. So I would, you're going to get a feel for it as you run a facility. If you have a more modern facility and it seems to not get out of whack very often, you can test less frequently. If you have an older facility or you're experiencing problems, you may need to ramp up that testing frequency, because ultimately reagents are pretty cheap, and it's cheaper to go through a few more reagents testing and staying in front of problems than it is having to dump water or add chemicals or face downtime because things got out of whack.